Hello everyone, welcome to this next episode of Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel 2. Nevyka here, and I'm so happy to have you with us. And we are in the final dungeon. We haven't started it yet, because we have some stuff we still gotta take care of. First off, we need to get the hell out of here. I think that's pretty sure that's the right way. No, we gotta go back. Outside. We have some people we gotta talk to. We have some character notes. First one we gotta go to is Instructor Makarov. Wow, the whole soundtrack sounds different now. I like it. I like it a lot. So your family really wants to push you into an arranged marriage, huh? I guess being a noble's rougher than I thought. Just when I started to feel like I really had a job worth doing, too. I feel as though settling down would just be throwing that all away. I think I would regret that for the rest of my life. But what do you think about all of this? Well, if you ask me, I'd say you should do what you want to. Follow your heart and all that. If you really want me to take a side, I feel like you quitting would be a real waste. You'd be missed, too. Really? Yeah, I mean, you know, don't take that the wrong way or anything. Just listening to you, I felt like I didn't want you to leave, I guess. Mint's really taken a liking to you, too. That sounds like I'm just using her as an excuse to get what I want, but yeah. Thank you, Makarov. I think I finally made up my mind. Anyway, while we're both here, would you like to join me for some coffee? I'd like to discuss my lesson plans for the next academic year. Sure, why not? Ooh. What does that say? Hearing that Instructor Mary may have to leave the academy, he realized that he really... That's right. That's right. Aw, crap. When did you get here? Look, do me a favor and keep this a secret from Mint, okay? The last thing she needs is more fuel for the cozy romantic fire she's got burning for us inside her head. Of course, of course. Next is Margarita. Who is over here? Wait, I think she's in here. Is she in here? Yep, there she is. At first, I was disappointed when Vincent said that he couldn't get married to me right now. But then I took a moment to think about what that means. One day we will be married. So I need to focus on becoming the best bride possible so I'm ready for him when the big day finally arrives. Poor Vincent. There's no way to win against the queen of misinterpretation. Vincent not being ready for marriage just gives me more time to become a more fitting bride for him. As soon as I graduate, I'll run to his side and start arranging the ceremony. Wait for me, darling. Poor Vincent indeed. Let's see, next we got Becky at the auditorium. Becky, there she is. Looks like we're right even for now. Didn't you worry, though. I swear on me pride as a merchant of Keldic that I'll top you in the end. That's what I like to hear. I have to say, though, it feels like all the competing we've done over the past year has helped me be an even savvier businessman than before. So, thanks, Becky. I hope we can keep this relationship going in the future as well. Where'd that come from? You can't just say things like that out of the blue, you dolt. But what's with him all of a sudden? Either way, he's got another thing coming if he thinks I'll go easy on him now. Their relationship, or whatever that is, has always been fun. Let's see, what does it say? Hugo, no, Becky. Something seems to be developing between her and Hugo. Let's see. Next we got Colette, who should also be here. Where? Oh, there she is. Oh no, I bought too much stuff all over again, and all because it was cheap. Now I'm out of money for the entire month. Woe is me, woe. I've already blown all my cash for the entire month. Oh, cruel fate. And right before I had the chance to check out the new spring wear at the boutique, too. Oh, Colette. Come on, girl. Next we got Dorothy at the Student Union Building. In the literature club. Wait, is there anything here? Probably not. No. Hey, you never know. Let's see, the literature club. I just got word. One of the love stories I submitted got an honorable mention. They even said they wanted to run it in their magazine when spring comes around. Congratulations. We'll have to get back quickly so we can put the finishing touches on the short story collection and celebrate. This wouldn't have happened if you hadn't encouraged me, Emma. I don't plan on wasting this opportunity either. Now that I'm a professional, I have a duty to make sure that literature remains a key part of Erebonian culture. Of course, I also plan on making sure that my interests are properly represented in said literature. I'm a professional now. I can't let this opportunity die on the vine. For myself and for all the maidens in Zamora. Hell yeah, you got this, Dorothy. And we got Rex coming up in the photography club. You really are great at taking pictures of expressions. And not just the expressions of people either. I don't think I have to worry about leaving the club with you after I've graduated. Darn right. I'll make this the best club ever. The club room will be so full of pics of cute girls, you won't be able to see the frickin' walls. Never mind. I'm still worried. Sure, the war's over, but that doesn't mean I have to give up on my dream of being a war photographer. There are tons of great photos out there just waiting to be taken. So many babes in the world still tragically unphotographed. Of course, war and babes go hand in hand, don't they? Casper is in the gymnasium. I don't think he'll be in here, no. He's probably at the pew. There's Monica. Oh, there he is. I can't let Laura and Monica make all the gains. I've got to keep improving too. I'm gonna keep working until I'm just as strong and reliable as Klein. I know I can do it too. It's hard to believe how quickly this year flew by. Next year we won't have Klein to lean on, but I'll get better and become just as reliable as he is, you'll see. I have no doubt about that, Casper. Can't wait to see you grow. Next is Lotte. Lotte in the upper class dorm room. It's my turn to make dinner at the dormitory tonight. I wasn't much of a chef at first, but my culinary skills have really improved by leaps and bounds in the past year. I'd like to believe that the students here would be inclined to agree too. Well, yeah, it's probably because of all those recipes I got for you. Not one time, a long time ago. Next, we have Celestine. Oh, who is also here. But inside. Master Patrick has grown considerably over this past year. So considerably, in fact, that it takes my every effort to contain my joy. Which is why I feel as though we can go our separate ways without regrets. For a while, anyway. Of course, even in my absence, I don't intend to stop serving him. I will still do as much for him as I can. While I can no longer deny the Hyams household's request for my return, I can leave Master Patrick without any worry. This year has transformed him from a boy into a strong and independent young man. Now that he can handle himself, I shall shift my focus to keeping his home safe. Well, that's nice. Now, there is a hidden quest around here. Yep, one last hidden quest. From Sir Anton right here, of course. I can't believe I was lucky enough to run into her a second time and even talk to her. Me! Maybe this really is fate. But what if it's just another trap to break my already cracked heart into pieces yet again? I don't think I've ever seen anyone more in need of help. Is something wrong? I'd recognize that uniform anywhere. Wait, do you not recognize me? Come on, you've even helped me out before. I guess your face is kind of familiar. Really, Reen? Come on, you gotta remember Anton. You're Anton, right? From Libro. Think we saw you a couple times during the war, too. It's very nice to see you again. So you really do remember me. Phew. But if I'm running into you guys, this might really be destiny after all. Destiny? There's something really super incredibly important that I'd like your help with. Are you willing to hear me out? Might end up regretting this, but sure. I'll lend you a hand if I can. Thank you. Oh, what a lucky day. This year, Neraboni has led to almost nothing but trouble, but it looks like it's about to pay off after all. Am I right or am I right, Ricky? I'll say, even if you don't get to enjoy all of your dreams coming true, I get to enjoy seeing them crumble around you. It's a win-win. Geez, and these guys are supposed to be friends? I guess everyone's different. So, how exactly do you want us to help with this win-win situation? It all started a few months back when we went to your big academy festival. And lo and behold, I ended up meeting the woman of my dreams. But the thing is, now that I've met her, I need your help to get to know her. Woman of your dreams? I think I see what you want us to do now. But why ask us? I'm not exactly a love expert, but don't you usually want to avoid random people when you're with the woman you love? Well, from what I've heard, you students with the red uniforms all live in that dormitory down the slope there, right? That's where this vision from the goddess used to work. No. Trust me. There are some trees no man should try to bark up. Oh my gosh. Is he talking about Sharon?
Sharon?
Yes, that's the one. Ah, Sharon. What a beautiful name. It sounds like the harps of 1,000 angels. She stole my heart the moment I saw her standing in the kitchen that fateful day. She's beautiful, she's kind, she cooks like a master chef. She's got that stunning smile. She's absolutely perfect. But then the war broke out right after we met, and I couldn't even say a word to her with all that going on. Just when all hope seemed lost, I ran into her right here, and she greeted me like she remembered me and everything. She remembered me. Some guy she hasn't seen or heard from in months. We're clearly destined to be together forever. But let's maybe not jump to conclusions here. But okay, the gist of it is you want us to help you two get together, right?
This is a headache waiting to happen.
Kinda like that. Just without the instant results. You see, you really can't hurry love. The path to any successful romance is locked and rigid with a set of numbers of steps that need to be taken in exacting order. It's taken me a long time and many failures to finally see that. A long, long time. It sounds really sad when you put it like that. Anyway, it's amazing luck to see her after all this time, and I might never get the opportunity again. So at the very least, I want to try and get her contact info before I lose this chance forever. So please, would you be willing to help? I don't expect you to do anything more than get her info, I swear. If we agree to help him, we probably won't have a chance to get back into the old schoolhouse until we're done. That's fine. See ya, sucker. Okay, fine. We'll get you her contact details and that's it. Really? Oh, Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, goddess, thank you for shining your joyous light down on me at last. Yeah, so how exactly do you want us to go about this?
It's really not hard to get her contact info. All we had to do is ask.
No, that wouldn't work at all. Didn't you hear me when I said the steps to love need to be followed in order? I need you to set up another accidental encounter for the two of us so I can ask her myself. The whole thing's gotta feel natural, like fate brought us together several times and want us to stay together. If you say so. This is going to be a lot more complex than we expected it to be, isn't it?
Any trace of natural died the minute you got all of us involved.
Hey, don't worry about it. I've got the whole thing all planned out already. But before we get started, I'm going to need to get a present for her. I want to get her something that really says, thanks for picking up my handkerchief when I dropped it that one time. So mind helping me choose something she'd like? I mean, if anyone knows her, it's all of you, right? You should know. Can't argue with that. Might as well start with combing the shops around here and seeing what we can find.
Finding a good gift for her isn't going to be an easy task, though.
She's right. Let's see what we can do.
How about we hurry up and get this done with? The old schoolhouse isn't going to take care of itself.
Thank you so much. Let's get started, shall we? Oh god, he's accompanying us. Oh goodness, Anton. Okay, so let's take. Oh, okay. I see we have many places to go. So I guess you know what? Let's go to. So let me get this straight. You're here to buy a present for that maid who used to work at your dorm? For a gal like that? I found this thing in storage the other day that might just work. Storage? Okay, what is it? It's an antique bracelet. It's made of wood. It's pretty neat. Nice color and texture and all. So it's got some gift potential. Maybe. If you replaced that jewel that fell off of it, it'd be great. It looks sort of plain without it, but it's still a nice kind of plain. You're not trying to pawn stuff you can't sell off on a poor, misguided young man looking for love, are you? I don't think a bracelet with no jewel is going to set her heart racing. I really want to get her something she'll love. I'm not just looking to buy any old thing. I wouldn't buy that as a gift for my worst enemy. So I'd feel kind of bad recommending that he does, but... let's see. Let's holding off. Good call. No sense rushing into a purchase at a pawn shop, right? Just as a big place, we don't know what else we might find out there. Let's try the auditorium. There's stores up in here. Becky, my girl. Alright, mate. You're looking for a good present? How about this soon then? Nice and pretty, is it? And small to boot. It's really tiny. Not sure why, but I can feel a kind of comforting warmth when I hold it too.
That's quite a strange stone. Are you sure it's not a jewel or something?
Cannot say for certain, really. Actually got it from Heinz, a merchant from Heimdall. Said he doesn't even know how he got it in the first place. He ended up leaving it here because he figured he wouldn't be able to sell it. So you say, and yet here you are, trying to sell it. Well, it does seem rather nice for a stone, but trying to pass off a stone as a present just doesn't feel right. Wait a minute. Wouldn't this fit right into the bracelet we saw at the pawn shop? The size and shape seem like a perfect fit. Oh. Okay, yeah, I guess we can do this. You know, Anton, I've got this idea. Doesn't this stone look like it fit perfectly into that bracelet we saw at the pawn shop? Now that you mention it, it really does. On their own, each seems lacking as a gift, but together they might make a real nice present. Alright, you've sold me. Wrap it up. Start. Yes! Cheers, mate! Oh my god, what am I saying? Having bought the stone, they rushed back to the pawn shop to pick up its accompanying bracelet. Once they had both, they tried fitting the stone into the bracelet. Well, what do you know? A perfect fit! It really is, almost like the two of them were made to be together. It's got this really nice handmade feel to it. And the stone has that strange warmth, too. Thanks for the flash of brilliance. This should make the perfect present. She's going to love it, I know she will. Wonder what would have happened if we had Sharon with us. With Sharon's present decided, they regrouped in the park. Anton explained his plan to bump into Sharon by complete happenstance and give her his carefully chosen gift. Once they were all clear on the particulars, they began part 2 of the operation, getting Sharon to the park.
Is that you, Sharon? It's me, Alyssa. Lady Alyssa, how lovely to hear from you. May I help you in some way? Actually, there is something we'd like your help with. You're still in the old schoolhouse, right? Would you be able to come to the park in Trista? We'll meet you there. But of course. I would come to meet you no matter where you were in Zemuria, and be there in 3 minutes or less for that matter. Alright, we'll see you there. But it might take us longer than 3 minutes to get there. So don't stand around waiting and being creepy if you don't see us. You can go pass the time somewhere else. Very well. I shall see you shortly then. Phew, that takes care of one big part of the plan. She shouldn't be long now.
Think you're ready for this, Anton? Am I ever? My plan is foolproof. Oh man, Sharon's got to cross that bridge to get into the park. So I wait for the perfect moment, walk around the corner by the florists and start crossing it myself. That's how we end up bumping into each other. I'll say hello, then casually invite her to join me for a cup of tea. While we sit and talk and have a great time, I'll give her my present. Before we split up, I'll ask her for her contact details. See? The plan's flawless. Not a single thing could go wrong. Thanks to you guys, I've even got the perfect present for her too.
I do feel a little bad for tricking her like this. A blind date probably isn't the worst surprise she's ever received. I'm sure she'll let us off for this one.
Nothing to do now but see if this all works out.
There's a reason I always have a plan B.
We are pitted against Erebonia's most capable maid, after all. Anyone else for staying nearby and backing him up for from the shadows? Don't worry about me. I can handle this just fine. It's been a long, hard journey to get to this point, but my painful failures have only helped me prepare for this. Aina, friend, look at me now. I won't let your rejections of me be completely in vain. Well, no matter how things go, we will hold back and watch from afar. Thanks, guys. I'll give it my best shot. Oh, you got all the tricks. He's ready. Several minutes later, a lone figure appeared on the bridge. Lovely Sharon. This is such a weird quest. I love it. There she is, Anton. Go, go, go. Right. Let's do this. Step 1. The chance encounter. Oh. Oops. Sorry. Almost ran into you, didn't I?
Oh dear. My apologies. I should have been paying more attention to where I was going.
Oh, not at all. I should have looked to see if there was anyone on the bridge before stepping out. hold on. I recognize you.
Ah, yes. You're the one I encountered in front of the station earlier. We're certainly running into each other a lot today, aren't we?
Yeah, you're right. Boy, coincidences sure are funny things, huh? I mean, what are the odds that would happen? It's wild. Come to think of it, I never introduced myself, did I? I'm Anton, a traveler from Liberl.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Master Anton. My name is Sharon Kruger. I'm the caretaker of the Class 7 dormitory. While I won't be in Trista much longer, I do hope we might meet each other again during my remaining time here.
The pleasure's all mine. Still, now that we've run into each other again, would you maybe like to get a cup of tea and talk for a while?
With me, specifically? While I'm flattered by your offer, I'm meeting some people who are very dear to me. I simply couldn't make them wait.
You must be able to spare a little time, surely. I mean, you're only a little ways from the park where you're meeting them. If we sit at the seats outside the cafe, you'd have a clear view, too. There's no way you could miss them. And I'll treat you. I really want to do something to thank you for giving me back my handkerchief that time. So, please.
I suppose you're right. Perhaps we could pass the time together until they arrive. Though I am rather curious as to how you knew I'll be meeting them in the park.
Just a lucky guess, really. You were walking in that general direction, and it's a popular meeting spot, so... Anyway, shall we get going? Well, he managed to invite her to the cafe at least. But there's no way someone as smart as Sharon hasn't worked out what's going on here.
Poor Anton seems so on edge. And he's planning on sitting and drinking tea with her in that state. Can he really pull this off?
Can't blame you for being worried. Well, all we can do is keep an eye on him and see how things play out. Oh, looks like they've just ordered. Come on, Anton, you can do it, my man. Get the deets. Boom! Step 2 completed. That was a perfectly natural cafe invite. Sure. Now comes the hard part, but I know I can do this.
Master Anton, is something wrong? You look so serious all of a sudden.
Oh, me? No, it's nothing. But I've been meaning to ask. When we ran into each other for the first time today, it seemed like you recognized me. Did you? Or am I mistaken in that?
I certainly did. As I recall, we met at the Academy Festival last year, did we not? I remember you dropping your handkerchief and me returning it to you.
You really did remember me.
Oh, I'm not sure I could forget our encounter if I tried. It proved to be a very memorable one. I dare say few would degenerate into uncontrollable sobbing on their friend's shoulder upon having a handkerchief returned.
Oh, God.
I suppose it's just as well I returned the handkerchief when I did, even if it did end up soaking wet as a result.
I was so amazed that women as kind and beautiful as you existed that I couldn't help myself. And once I'd reduced my handkerchief to a useless, soggy mess, you were even gracious enough to offer me yours. I'll never forget the kindness you showed me that day. Not in a million years.
Oh, you really needn't make such a big deal out of it. I could hardly stand by and watch you cry in public without a usable handkerchief, could I?
It's kind of embarrassing when you put it like that.
How can that man live with himself?
It looks like Sharon has a pretty good impression of him, though.
Surprisingly, yeah. He might be able to get her contact details after all.
Does he? As Anton and Sharon sat and talked, Anton gradually began to relax and start talking naturally. After a while, oh, something's up. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm all out of tea.
As am I. Time really does fly when you're having fun, doesn't it? Still, I think I should probably be leaving now.
Hold on. Couldn't you just stay a little longer? We could always order more tea if that's the problem. I'll pay for it and everything.
I appreciate your offer, but considering that the people I was supposed to meet have yet to arrive, I'm starting to worry. Should they be in trouble, it's my duty to go find them and extricate them from it myself.
I'm sure they're just fine, though. What should I do? I've still got 5 more steps to clear before I can ask her for her contact info. Oh my god, Anton.
Well, Master Anton, if you will excuse me, I very much enjoyed our time together. I shall take care of the payment myself, so by all means, please stay here and relax to your heart's content.
Sorry, Anton. Wait, there's something I need to give you first. It's a little thank you present for returning the handkerchief, and something for you to remember our meeting here by.
Oh my, this is a lovely little bracelet. Is this handmade? It has such a strange warmth to it too, and the design is so charming. Thank you, Anton. I will treasure this.
I did it. She loves it. Okay, I've got the momentum here. Now all I've got to do is write it. Time for the final step. Coolly, calmly, and casually ask for her contact details. Sharon, can I ask you a favor?
What favor would that be, Master Anton?
I love you. Please go out with me. Oh my god. No. No, Anton. No. That.
What?
What?
Where'd that come from? What happened to just asking for her contact info?
What happened to those steps he was so insistent on following? A big gamble, but I'm not sure it's going to pay off here. What have I done? That's not what I was going to ask her at all. I've gone and ruined everything after coming so far to...
My, Master Anton.
Oh, Adios, I knew it. She doesn't know how to react. I knew this would happen. This always happens. I set out on a journey to change myself, but here I am making the same mistakes I always do. I haven't changed one iota. And at this rate, I never will. I'm doomed to keep repeating the same failures over and over and over again. Time to drag my carcass back to Ricky again. We might as well just pack up and go on home.
Please do not look so upset. I'm very happy to know how you feel about me.
Come again?
It must have taken a great deal of courage to confess something like that to me and some devotion to prepare your chance to. This isn't an experience I can claim to have ever had before. But perhaps this is one of the many forms that love can take. If it is, it's a beautiful one. Unfortunately, there are already people to whom I have pledged my love and devotion. So, I am afraid I cannot return your feelings. But with the courage you've shown today, I'm certain that you will one day find the happiness you deserve.
Oh, poor Anton.
Should we ever have the opportunity, I would be delighted to share another cup of tea with you someday. Please pass on my regards to Class 7 too.
Uh-oh. Aww. Oh, he failed. Or did he consider that a success? Who knows? Wonder how many seconds it took her to figure out we were involved.
She's just the worst.
Giving him a kiss and sending him away was pretty harsh, even for her. Turned down again. It feels kind of weird though. I'd normally be crushed right now, but this time I feel refreshed. All things considered, after a proclamation of love like that, I don't think things could have gone any better. You both acted like adults for the most part. I'm almost jealous, actually.
Hey, he got a kiss. He should consider himself lucky. Celine, that's not really the point.
You probably don't want to hear this from someone younger than you, but there are other fish in the sea. I'm sure things will work out for you in the end. Best of luck with your future romances. Love is one of life's greatest trials, after all. Finding love is as hard as finding oneself.
The harder you work at this, the better luck you'll have. Don't give up.
I really can't thank you guys enough for all you've done for me today. I do have this though, which might be a start. Take it. You've earned it. Thanks. Oh man, my heart's still aflutter from the whole thing. But I'll never forget the feeling of that kiss. It'll inspire me to find my true love forever and ever. Right. Now I just need to decide where to go next. Sounds like you're all done here. Ricky, guess what? Something amazing happened to me. So it seems, want to grab something to eat, you can tell me all about it. And you know what? I'll treat you today. Really? Thanks! Perfect timing too, I just blew the last of my money on a present and a bunch of tea. Well, see you guys. Take care. You too. Here's hoping we run into each other again someday. Poor Anton. He tried his best. Wow, that was a really long quest. Took up the whole episode. Jesus. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I know it's just one quest, but it was lovely. I enjoyed seeing it. Kinda sucks that Anton didn't get a chance, but come on. Come on, Sharon is just... she's a whole lot of lady. And so what, she doesn't want, because she already has love and devotion for who? Like Alyssa and her family? Or someone in particular, I wonder? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give it a like, comment below your thoughts, and share with your friends, and subscribe to this channel for more episodes in the series. Finally, the next episode we are going to start the dungeon. I promise. So, we'll see you on the next one. Until then, you guys take a lot of care. Jenny.